Smacking, cracking, and watching. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe. All right, Netflix. I'm just not sure what I just watched. I'm thinking I was going to watch something kind of sort of film, kind of like Room 104. I thought it was going to be some comedy to it, a little bit of drama. However, no, not this show. This was about a creep, a perv, a peeping Tom, a voyeur guy, a really weird Ron Jeremy, Scooby Doo, one of the guys who would just come out of the pictures in the wall. A very creepy motel, the Manor House, with no manners. Isn't that the gotcha? But seriously, this was about a huge privacy invasion of privacy. It was disgusting. This man Gerald Foos, and wow, he has to be the biggest liar, biggest creator of an unknown area. That this man created an area on top of the motel that he called his lab. He did not call it his business. He did not call it a place of revenue. He called it a lab for his fetish, which is lurking at people from a venting system. You know how you ever went to a crappy hotel or a crappy gas station and you felt like, I always feel like somebody's watching me? Well, this fool was watching these people from up high in the venting system, and he was so sick that he kept he kept a report card, basically notes on each guest. Weird. Very, very weird show. And his wife, hella weird. And you know who else is to blame? And not in a good... Everybody involved. Even the reporter. I mean, you have to have some type of journalistic... Something in you should just call the police. I mean, you knew it wasn't right. You didn't report any of this. I'm confused. A lot of it was just confusing. What Gerald did was he watched people from the venting system. He called the motel his foolproof lab. He walked down the middle of the roof. I'm still shocked that he actually he used construction to make areas for him to just lurk in. Oh, the creepiest line was you can be seen and heard. The guest can be seen and heard. However, he cannot be seen and heard. The red tie story was weird because that basically made the reporter seem, hey man, you were into it as well. You were right there. You were watching people getting in, and you leaned down so far that your tie went through the vending system, went through the register, which is a funny word because I haven't heard anybody use the word register since I was a kid. Since I heard my grandmother use the word register, everybody else just says the heater or the vent. It's like they get off basically by saying we were this close to getting caught, but we didn't get caught. Then when they go on to say this whole beckoning at the window situation. Look, man, if you didn't think the whole voyeurism thing was odd and creepy, you looking at your auntie like that, Gerald? What kind of guy is this? Creep mode. Gerald said he hated dogs because he felt the dogs always knew that he was up there. His hobbies and his collections. Okay. Everything is $1 million for that building. They could get $1 million. Oh, when they sold the building, they got $1 million for. I got $1 million worth of baseball cards. So he's fixated. So he's got this whole fixation on collections, stamp collections, coin collections, a huge sports memorabilia in his basement with cards, helmets, Wheaties boxes. Oh, the Wheaties box alone. Come on, man. I don't know, nice amount of money. And I'm very sure he plugged this documentary to probably, I'm guessing, to get people to say, hey, look what I got, I'll pay you for that. He's saying he has $3 million worth of baseball cards and baseballs. He might. But he's also placing himself in danger as well. And he also has a gun collection. As far as the reporter, GT, I thought it was cool how he stored all of his research and how he keeps in touch with people. He doesn't just do the story, print the story, and he's done with them. He keeps it to find out what happened next. So he's interested in the prior. He's interested in the past, the present, what's going on, why are we writing the story, and 15 years from now, hey, what happened next? That you can appreciate off the guy. It was a lot of things that you were annoyed with him about too. Like I said, how he kept his files by years, and how they were labeled with the scrapbook around the boxing, the bins. I liked it. I thought it was cool. Probably one of the only things I liked about this documentary. Did you guys catch it when GT called Gerald normal, squared away normal guy? He specifically said he was not creepy. Isn't that a way just for you to say, yeah, he is creepy? It, it just really makes you say to yourself, is this real? Did this guy make up his stories? Is he fabricating what was out there already? Is it BS like is it BS like Death Note, where it's almost comedic, but sick at the same time? Doesn't really look like a real person. He looks like a Halloween get up. Like you would be like, yeah, let me get that Gerald Foos outfit, with the creeper shirt, the horrible stash, Big Lebowski vibe about him. I don't know. Y'all drop a comment below. Let me know what you thought about this Voyeur. You know what I will say? I think that, like I said, all parties involved wanted to profit off of something. They all wanted the success and the notoriety of, hey, I'm known, I did this. And we knew it was other people involved in that ceiling. Why would he just go up there himself? And the only other person he ever let explore a voyeur with him would be a reporter? No. He would make things up. Man, just the way that Gay plays him in the media, he's like, okay, hey, I don't want to go. Do I need to go back to the original site of the hotel? Oh, it'll be a great shot. You're right, I should go. It's like he sets you up, and he's been doing this stuff for 78 years, so he knows what he's saying. He knows the story setup, right? Now you have this whole news crew that I'm pretty sure they're very knowledgeable. He disrespected their craft, their art, by saying, hey, these guys, they're not reporters. They're not reporters. They're not credible. They just have cameras. They just talking about whatever. I'm like, oh, that's a shot at everybody. That's disrespectful. He's not really with the times of what they're saying. What they're saying is he's not willing to work with people. He's not really willing to understand technology. He was frustrated with the computer. He reached out to his daughter, make this artwork. Can you make this artwork? And she used, technology to find the current Google image of it. Oh my God, you got it from the internet. Anybody who says the internets or something like that, that's typically a sign that they're not willing just to be like, it is what it is. Everybody, how many times do you just randomly Google search something, all the time over here, man. Disrespect to the crew was crazy. Talk about the meltdown, the anger that Gerald displayed when he was coming down that seat thing. He was angry, but at the same time, he likes that. I felt like he was in court. It was very, because I watched that courtroom show for like 8 episodes, and he was just taking friendly questioning, simple questions, but he was smiling like, yeah, my lawyer told me not to say this. He's not your lawyer. He's a reporter. They both were horrible people. They both disrespected thousands and thousands of people. There were probably kids in there, man, teenagers, old folks, young folks, people who unbeknownst to them that they were just being watched. That's not cool. That's just low down, dirty, rotten. That's trifling. That is some skeezy, nasty, bogus stuff, man. And he's like, oh, I'm mad because he's not mad that everybody knows. Everybody knows you got a red dot right here. You're Rudolph, and but you're not special. Everybody just knows that you have a freaky side, a sick freak side, and you're not even mad about that. You're mad because they know you have a lucrative situation in your basement. Your hobbies could pay for some lawsuits. That's what that's what he got angry about. I don't know. Y'all drop a comment below and let me know what you thought about the whole documentary, whatever film. Like I said, I thought it was going to be a series at first. I don't know. I wasn't a fan of it. Not at all. Not at all. And it doesn't have to deal with just the subject matter I just didn't like it, period. Let me know what you thought. Bye. Peace. Thanks for watching.